Hey everyone, I'm Justin Spicer from the Ohio State Legal Services Association, and I'm here with Kathy Hoover, staff attorney at the Low Income Taxpayer Clinic at the Legal Aid Society of Columbus, Luke Minak, staff attorney at the LITC of Southeastern Ohio Legal Services, and Taylor Wade, a volunteer law clerk with our tax team. Today we're discussing how to get the child tax credit for 2021. Feel free to comment or ask any questions below, and we will answer what we can. Thanks. Taylor?
Kathy, what is the child tax credit and how much is it?
The child tax credit in 2021 is a fully refundable credit that can be claimed on a tax return. If you qualify and claim it on a return, it will first be applied against any tax you owe. If you owe no tax or have anything left after your tax liability, it will be refunded as a payment directly to you. The child tax credit was increased in 2021, and more people qualify for it now than ever before. For this year only, there is no earned income requirement to claim it. If your child was under the age of 6, at the end of 2021, you can get up to a $3,600 credit per child. If your child is between 6 and 17 years old, you can get a $3,000 credit per child. Half of the credit was paid out as an advance in 2021 to most people who qualified and filed a 2020 tax return. Many people did not get the advanced payments, though, they actually qualified to claim this credit.
Luke, who qualifies?
So the full credit is available to tax filers who generally made less than $75,000 as an individual, $112,500 for head of household filers, or $150,000 for married filers. It begins to phase out or reduce those income levels. To qualify, the tax filer's main home for 2021 must have been in the United States for more than 6 months, or are able to file a joint tax return with a spouse who has a main home in the United States for more than 6 months. And you must be able to claim a qualifying child that has a valid Social Security number.
So Kathy, who is a qualifying child?
For tax year 2021, a qualifying child is an individual who does not turn 18 before January 1st, 2022, and who satisfies the following conditions. The individual is the taxpayer's son, daughter, stepchild, eligible foster child, brother or sister, stepbrother or stepsister, half brother or half sister, or any descendant of them, for example, a grandchild, niece, or nephew. The individual does not provide more than one half of his or own support during 2021. The individual lives with the taxpayer for more than one half of the tax year 2021. The individual is properly claimed as the taxpayer's dependent on the tax return. The individual does not file a joint return with the individual's spouse for tax year 2021, or files it only to claim a refund of withheld income taxes or estimated taxes paid. And the individual was a citizen, U.S. national, or U.S. resident.
Luke, what should I do to get the credit?
If you did not have earned income in 2021 and had no filing requirement, you can file a simplified form to claim the credit. The form is available at getctc.org. It is easy to apply and on average takes 15 minutes. You can apply from your phone in English or Spanish. You can also use getctc.org to claim the 2021 stimulus payments that you did not receive. You will need a cell phone to file.
I had earned income in 2021. Kathy, should I do something different?
First, earned income can be from wages you receive from an employer or self-employment income. There's some other income that counts as earned income, so when in doubt, ask your tax preparer. If you meet the criteria above but had earned income in 2021, you should file a regular tax return instead of the simplified form. You can get help at getyourrefund.org or file your own return using the free filing software at irs.gov and going to the Do Your Taxes for free.
What if I didn't receive any of the advance payments? Luke, does that mean I don't qualify?
No, not at all. There are a number of reasons that people didn't receive the advance payments. However, if you meet the qualifications that we've talked about for tax year 2021, you can still apply for the credit.
Kathy, if I did receive the advance payments, do I still need to file a return or simplified form for 2021?
Yes, absolutely. Only half of the credit was paid in advance, so you can still receive an additional payment for the other half. You'll need to report on your tax return how much of this advance that you received in 2021.
It's after the April 15th tax filing deadline. Luke, am I too late?
No, you're not too late. You can claim a refund on a tax return as long as you file it within 3 years of the filing deadline. However, getctc.org will only be available until November 15th, 2022. If you need to file after that, you will need to file using a regular tax return.
What will happen after I file?
If you requested direct deposit, the IRS should issue your refund in 3 to 4 weeks if you file electronically. It will take longer if you requested a check and even longer if you file by paper. If the IRS finds a problem with your return or thinks you don't qualify, they will send you a letter. Make sure you open all of your IRS mail. If the IRS sends you a letter, you will need to respond in writing within 60 days. See our video on IRS notices from April 27th for more information about how to reply.
Thanks, Kathy, and thanks everyone for listening. The video of this session and the others in our Tax Chat series are available on our Facebook feed. Join us on June 17th when we talk about what to do if you haven't received your 2021 or earlier refund. Thanks, everyone.